Hey, peace and love, fam. Peace and love. This is Moreno Bey. Today's lecture is regarding the First Amendment and the four elements that make up this particular amendment. So we'll go into the freedom of religion, speech and press, peaceful assemblage, and petition of grievances, right? So firstly, the freedom of religion in North America, United States Republic, is all about protecting the ideas, the concept, philosophy, the thoughts of a higher power or religion that you yourself believe in. Okay. So, under the First Amendment of freedom of religion, you can be Christian, you can be Muslim, you can be Buddhist, you can be atheist. Hell, you can worship a beer can if you like and don't have to worry about being jailed or executed. Okay. So, number two, speech and press. This is a good one. A lot of us go on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and we spew out all sorts of information, whether it's true or false, right? But there's a gray area with speech. You can't commit hate crimes, all right? Look into that. And you can't threaten anyone, right? So you can say what it is you need to say, but you can't threaten anyone or you can't commit a hate crime, all right? So you got to be really careful on what it is you say, all right, and do online. Press. When you think of press, you think of journalism, right? You think of someone that's taking commentary and they're issuing it out to the public, right? That's what I think of anyway. You think of someone with a microphone, a man with a microphone, a woman with a microphone, asking questions or delivering commentary again, right? So this is protected, again, as long as you're not threatening or committing any hate crimes. Now, sometimes it can come off as annoying. It comes off as someone is trolling you, like the paparazzi, for example. There's a lot of people back in the day used to really whoop the paparazzi's ass due to the fact that they were in their faces, but they were in the public, right? So you got to understand the gray area, the thin line between public and private. Okay, so once you step outside of your home, outside of that private home you have, and walk into the public, lawfully someone can video you, right? This is why the police really don't like being videoed, but you have the right to video the police, especially when they're out of line. Okay. Peaceful assemblage. Now, peaceful assemblage, it deals with peacefully assembling what it is you need to speak about or redress. Okay, I'll give you an example. Let's say a horrific crime happens in a city or town. For example, like in my city, Memphis, Tyree Nichols was murdered by the Memphis Police Department, right? So a lot of people took to the streets in my city and around the country, and they peaceably assemblage, meaning that they had their signs, they say what it is they need to say, they asked for this, they did this without actually causing a riot, any looting, or violent acts. So as long as you keep it on a peaceful assemblage, you're good, you're protected, okay? Last but not least, you have petition of grievances. So petition of grievances, I want to go into the definition of petition, and I'll be coming out of the Black's Law, as I always do. Petition, it says a written address embodying an application or prayer from the person or persons preferring it to the power, body, or person to whom it is presented for the exercise of his or their authority in redress of some wrong or the grant of some favor, privilege, or license. So what that reminds me of is what us Moors do. We create affidavits, we write writs, right? We do this to keep the local, state, and federal governments in check because they've all taken an oath to the highest law in the land, and that's the American Constitution. As a matter of fact, look into Article 6 of the American Constitution, and you'll see this, okay? So petition of grievances is also one of the four elements of the First Amendment, okay? So this video won't be long. It's pretty short, but it's just something to put on your mind so you can go back and research freedom of religion, speech and press, peaceful assemblage, and petition of grievances. All right. So until next time, Islam, peace and love. This is Moreno Bey.